Welcome back to Movie Moshow. Today we are going to review the science fiction film, The Day the Earth Stood Still. If you like our content, don't forget to like and subscribe. We post multiple times daily. Spoilers ahead. In 1928, a lone mountaineer traveling through India's Karakoram Mountains comes across a shimmering sphere. When he regains consciousness, the sphere has vanished, and a scar has been left on his hand where a sample of his DNA was collected. A quickly moving object that is predicted to hit Manhattan today has been found outside of Jupiter's orbit. It is traveling at 30,000 kilometers per second, 1/10 of light speed, which is so quickly that its collision with Earth will end all life as we know it. In order to create a survival strategy, the US government quickly gathers a team of scientists, among them Helen Benson and her friend Michael Granier. To watch the object's collision with Earth, the scientists fly to New York City. The object slows down right before impact as it draws closer to the planet. It is swiftly surrounded by the NYPD and heavily armed US military forces after being revealed to be a huge spherical spaceship that settles gently in Central Park. Helen advances to meet the alien as it emerges, but the alien is shot in the commotion. Before the injured alien commands Klaatu Barada Nikto to stop the robot's protective response, a massive humanoid robot enters the scene and momentarily disables everything nearby by making a high-pitched noise. The exterior of the alien is discovered to be a bioengineered space suit made of placenta-like material that encases a humanoid being. Following the surgical removal of the bullet, the entity rapidly transforms into Klaatu, who resembles the mountaineer from 1928. Klaatu explains to Secretary of Defense Regina Jackson that he has been sent as a representative of a group of civilizations to discuss preventing ecocide with the people of Earth. 5-6, Klaatu escapes and reconnects with Helen and her stepson, Jacob, informing them that he must complete his goal to save the Earth before Jackson sends him to be interrogated. There is widespread terror as a result of the sphere's appearance and the other smaller spheres that start to appear everywhere. The robot thwarts a drone strike by the military on the Central Park sphere. In an effort to avoid using any weapons, the military carefully encloses the robot, which is soon given the moniker GORT, for genetically organized robotic technology, and transports it to the Mount Weather facility in Virginia. Mr. Wu, another alien who has spent 70 years on Earth, is introduced to Klaatu. Wu describes the human species as destructive, unyielding, and resistant to change, which is consistent with Klaatu's observations. The smaller spheres are instructed by Klaatu to gather samples of various animal species in order to preserve them for later return to Earth. He explains to Helen that he wants to prevent humanity from destroying the Earth. When a New Jersey state trooper tries to arrest them, Klaatu kills him, revives him, and explains to Helen and Jacob that he did this to simply remove a hindrance to his purpose. Helen invites Klaatu to the residence of Professor Barnhart, a Nobel Prize recipient, in an effort to persuade him to reconsider his views on humanity. They talk about how Klaatu's race underwent rapid, cooperative evolution to save their planet. According to Barnhart, Earth is on the verge of a similar cliff, and mankind should be given the opportunity to realize that it must change as well. Jacob makes a call to the police to have them come and arrest Klaatu while the parents are conversing. As the military examines GORT, the robot changes into a swarm of nanomachines with wings that devour every piece of man-made equipment in their path. The entire facility is quickly devoured by the swarm, which then emerges above ground to continue feasting. Helen is taken prisoner by the military, but Klaatu and Jacob manage to run away. Through Jacob, Klaatu gains new insights about humanity as they journey. The secretary sends Helen to attempt and persuade Klaatu to reconsider his decision after Jacob approaches her and makes plans to meet at his father's grave. Jacob is devastated at the grave when Klaatu is unable to bring his long-dead father back to life. As Helen and Jacob share a tearful reunion, Klaatu is persuaded to stop the swarm by his extensive observations of people. Granier transports them to the Central Park sphere, but the swarm is already quite large. Klaatu makes his way past the horde to the sphere, reaching out to touch it just before his own body is ingested. While saving humanity, the sphere also turns off all electronics on Earth in accordance with Klaatu's ominous prophecy that there will be a price to the human way of life. 7. The enormous sphere departs from Earth. Thank you for watching and don't forget to like and subscribe.